anti-Semitism was always there. And those people that you just talked about, my classmates, who later turned out to be Nazis, they were close to that before. There was a group that thought of themselves as sort of an elite. They were the future, and they looked down on the few Jews that were in the class, and it was obvious that they regarded us as really half existence, only half in existence. And when the Anschluss, the taking over by Germany, occurred, the only difference is really that when they met each other in the morning, instead of just clicking heels and shaking hands as they had done before, they raised their hands in the Hitler salute. And it was clear that they had been a hidden group.
All along.
With
Scary.
that in mind all along, yes. But, that had not been apparent before. The Nazi Party had been illegal, but on that day, in 1938, they came out, and it's clear that that was how they felt. But they saw themselves not as people who harassed the Jews, but as people who were innately superior.
Mm-hmm. Well, so the death thing, the camps, kill you, beat you, that came later.
I didn't experience that.
No. At the
that came later. By that time I was gone.
Right.
And
you don't consider yourself a refugee, you said.
Well, I don't consider myself a Holocaust survivor, I said.
Oh.
But a refugee, yes, in the sense that I had been taken out of my normal environment, my normal life, and was to some large extent alone. And I do think that has given me an insight into other people who were either refugees or in some other way alone and had varying amounts, usually too small amounts of support from either the community or family. Exactly.
What kind of insight? If you could give us one or two examples about.
Well, I think of the fact that refugees are common now in our environment. It's of course a completely different set of circumstances that they have escaped and that they meet here, but that empathy with people who are outside the mainstream, that has remained with me, and that I see today. There's very little parallel, and I never felt quite as alone as people who come from countries in South America, let's say, or Middle America today. I never had the feeling that I was totally alone. First of all, I had my parents, first my mother and then both parents, and there seemed to be a security system, if you like, a
safety
developing
safety net.
Safety net, and I never doubted that would be there.